So when you look at these two boxes, which one has more volume? Volume. They have the same value, but which one will be heavier? Block 1, why? It has more balls, right? It has more density, meaning like molecules in your word, right? But for this case, it has more red balls, so it's more dense. So therefore, it has more weights. So here is a magic pyramid that you guys can use all the time to find the volume. I'll show you what it is again on the next page. So write this down. Draw a triangle or pyramid. Since you're living in Maryland, I'm going to put M on top. The best state to live in, right? What are the two states or district right next to us that you guys go to more often? Or Delaware or DC and Virginia, right? DMV, yes, it is. So guess what M stands for? Mass. And guess what D stands for? Density and volume. So this is the magic pyramid, guys. Watch this. If you are looking for mass, just cover mass. Then, how do you find mass? It's density times volume. If you're looking for density, cover it. Then you do mass divided by volume. And if you're looking for volume, cover it. Then you do mass divided by density. The only formula that they give you on the formula sheet is density equals to M divided by V. So number 1, let's go ahead and apply concept of density to solve problem involving volume. So number 1, a metal ball has a mass of 2 kilograms and a volume of 6 meters cubed. So again, I'm going to go ahead and draw this all the time. So mass and volume and density. And density and volume, it doesn't matter where you put it. So what are we looking at? The density. So cover this and you're going to do mass divided by volume. So go ahead and write it. Density is mass divided by volume. So what is mass? 2 kilograms. Don't forget the units. And the volume is 6 meters cubed. So what is 2 divided by 6? 1/3. Yeah, plug into your calculator. So it can be, if you round it to the second decimal place, it is 0.33 kilogram per meters cubed. You always put the unit of the mass per the volume, unit of the volume. Okay. Number 2, again, a solid is 5 centimeters tall, 3 meters wide, and 2 meters thick. So a solid is, whenever they give you 3 dimensions, it has to be a rectangular prism. So you have to find the volume first. So what's the volume of the solid? It is 5 times 3 area of the base times the thickness, which is a height. So what do you get for the volume? 30 centimeters cubed. And again, they're asking for density. So it's again, when you cover your D, you get M. Density equals to M over V, which is mass, 129 grams per 30 centimeters cubed. So what is your final answer? What's 129 divided by 30? Just plug into the calculator and round it to the 2 decimal place. 4.3? Exactly 3? And the unit is grams per centimeters cubed. Okay. So would they always ask you to find the density? No. Number 3, let's see. It says, what is the volume of a marble that has a mass of 3 grams and density of 2.7? So again, If you're looking for the volume, cover this, cover here. So it's going to be what? Mass divided by density, right? So the volume equals to mass divided by density. Always write this formula down. Okay, and then substitute each value. So mass is 3 grams. The weight, mass is the weight. D is the density, which is 2.7 grams per centimeters cubed. And as you can see, grams divided by grams get canceled out. And something over, when you divide by something over centimeter cube, that goes to the top. So your unit is centimeters cubed. What's 3 divided by 2.7? 1.11 centimeters cubed is the volume. Number 4, in terms of volume, again, here it's just asking, how do milliliters and centimeter cube relates to one another? You know how 12 inches in 1 foot? 1 milliliter equals to, guess how many centimeters cubed? Centimeter cubes is about this size, right? Centimeter is this, like 2.5 centimeters in 1 inch. So guess how they are related? They're same thing. Milliliter is same thing as centimeters cubed. Okay? So now number 5. What is the most dense? Water is most dense at 4 degrees Celsius, okay? Since at this temperature, 1 milliliters of water has a mass of 1 gram, its density is, so again, density question. So if you are looking for density, you do m divided by v, mass divided by volume. So here, do you have to know when it has most density? It was a helpful information, but that wasn't necessary to do the problem, right? So the temperature, at that temperature, 1 milliliter of water, which is the volume, and has a mass of 1 gram. So what's the density? At 4 Celsius, 1. Usually the water has a density of 1. Okay. Now number 6. So samples of 3 unknown liquids have been obtained. So which one has the greatest density? So you have to compare all 3. First one, density is again mass divided by volume, m. So it's 24 grams per 6 milliliters. Make sure you compare the units. So it's 4 grams per milliliters for the first one. What about the second one? Has a mass of 12 and has 6 milliliters. It becomes 2 grams per milliliters. And the last one is 12 grams per 3 milliliters. So you get 4 grams per milliliter. So which one has the greatest density? These two, 4 and 4, so 4 and 4. Sample A and B have the same density at 4, and that has the most density. Okay? So this is how you solve the density involving volume with mass. And now, we're going to go ahead and see how these actually applies in our life. Okay? You guys ready? So here, take out the first handout. And you're going to watch the video and you're going to answer these questions, okay?